Ever wonder if she's just being polite? Or if she's secretly into you? Women rarely say it out loud, but their body language tells the truth. Once you know what signs to look for, you'll never doubt her interest again. Let's uncover the first 3 hidden signs she secretly likes you, and how to spot them with confidence. Sign 1. Her eyes give it all away. They say the eyes are the windows to the soul, and when it comes to attraction, that couldn't be more true. A woman might never say, "I like you," but her eyes will scream it. It's not just how she looks at you, but how often, how long, and how intensely. Ever caught someone staring just a beat longer than normal? That's not politeness. That's interest she can't hide. Here are the things to pay attention to. The lingering gaze. If she holds eye contact just a little longer than expected, it's her emotions taking over her logic. It may only be a second or 2, but the difference is unmistakable. The double take. You walk by, and she looks once, then again. That's her making sure she gets a second glance because once just wasn't enough. The quick glance away. She looks at you, then quickly turns away. Like her feelings betrayed her for a second and she's trying to play it cool. The dilated pupils. When she likes what she sees, her pupils enlarge. This is an automatic physical reaction, one she can't control, even if she wants to. Here's the deal. The eyes don't lie. If she's looking at you like you're a little more than just there, you've got her attention, and maybe even her affection. Sign 2. She finds excuses to touch you. Touch is primal. Before we had language, we had connection through contact. And when a woman likes you, she finds ways, small, accidental, seemingly innocent ways, to bridge the physical gap between you. It's not about grand gestures. It's about patterns, repeated, consistent moments where her body moves closer to yours, whether consciously or subconsciously. Here's what to notice. Accidental brushes. Her arm touches yours. Her knee grazes yours under the table. Her fingers skim yours when handing something over. Not once, but again and again. These are deliberate, even if they seem innocent. Prolonged contact. Hugs that last a little too long. A hand that lingers on your shoulder. Her fingers trailing longer than needed when she passes something. The longer the touch, the deeper the attraction. Playful touches. Light hits on your arm when she laughs. Nudges when she jokes. It's her way of saying, "I want to be near you," without saying it at all. Touch is how she tests the waters. She wants to know how you'll respond. If you seem receptive, she'll escalate subtly over time. If you recoil, she might retreat. Her touch is more than contact, it's communication. And if she's reaching out more than she needs to, it's because her attraction is reaching for connection too. Sign 3. She laughs more and harder at your jokes. We're not talking about the polite chuckle. This is real laughter, the kind where she throws her head back, leans in, or can't stop smiling, even if your joke wasn't exactly worthy of a comedy award. Laughter is a bonding tool. When a woman is into you, humor hits harder. Why? Because she's not just reacting to the joke, she's reacting to you. Here are the signs to watch. Over-the-top giggles. You're not that funny, but she laughs like you are. That's chemistry taking over. It's attraction filtering your words through her emotions. The lean in. When she laughs, does she get closer to you? That's physical connection born out of emotional attraction. Her body wants proximity. Callbacks to old jokes. If she remembers something you said days ago and brings it up just to laugh about it, she's been thinking about you, and about that moment. But there's something deeper here. Laughter lowers social defenses. It builds trust. It makes people feel more connected. And when a woman laughs at your jokes, she's not just having fun, she's inviting you closer. Bottom line. If she can't help but laugh around you, it's because being near you brings her joy, and that's never accidental. How to spot emotional closeness in physical cues. Sign 4. She mirrors your movements. Mirroring isn't just some cute coincidence. It's a deeply rooted psychological sign of attraction. When someone mirrors your body language, speech patterns, or gestures, it's often because their subconscious is trying to build rapport. And when a woman starts doing this around you, it's not random, it's revealing. She might cross her legs shortly after you do, pick up her drink right after you sip yours, adjust her posture to match your stance. You may also notice her starting to use your phrases or your tone of voice. If you say, "totally," a lot and she suddenly starts using it too, that's her aligning herself with your vibe. Mirroring is often an unconscious way of saying, "We're alike. Try this." Subtly change how you sit, or say a phrase you haven't used before. If she mirrors it, even slightly, it means she's paying attention and connecting. Why does this matter? Because people mirror those they feel close to. If she's syncing up with you, her body is revealing the attraction her words might be hiding. Sign 5. She finds reasons to be around you. Attraction pulls people closer. If a woman secretly likes you, she'll find reasons to be near you, often without admitting it. Let's say you always go to a certain cafe. She starts showing up there, even though she never used to. Maybe she begins joining group events she previously skipped, or she suddenly seems to be everywhere you are. This is intentional proximity. It's not always big, dramatic moves. Sometimes it's as simple as choosing the seat next to you when plenty of others are open, or consistently being near your desk, or coincidentally, running into you a little too often. People go where they feel drawn. If she's always orbiting near you, it's likely she's hoping you'll notice. Watch how she positions herself. Is she within earshot? Does she angle her body toward you? These are subtle moves, but powerful signs. Sign 6. She gives you her full attention. In a world full of distractions, giving someone undivided attention is rare and meaningful. If she's putting her phone away when you talk, looking you in the eyes, and showing interest in what you say, you have her full focus. That's no small thing. She remembers things you mentioned in passing, your favorite band, your weekend plans, a random story you told 2 weeks ago. This means she's not just hearing you, she's listening. She doesn't interrupt. She asks follow-up questions. She seems genuinely curious. And most importantly, she's present. Here's a little test. Let a silence linger in the conversation. Does she break it with another question? Does she stay engaged? If she does, she's not just being polite. She's enjoying the moment with you. Giving attention is giving value. If she's tuned into you more than her phone, her surroundings, or anyone else in the room, it's because you matter. Next, we'll dive into how teasing, nervous energy, and casual touch reveal what she won't say aloud. Sign 7. She playfully teases you. Playful teasing is a classic, and very telling, sign of attraction. It's lighthearted, a bit mischievous, and it signals that she feels comfortable enough with you to test boundaries in a flirty, non-threatening way. If a woman is teasing you often, it's not just to make fun, it's to build connection. Look for mocking your words. If she repeats something you said with a playful tone, she's not mocking you, she's engaging with you. Friendly competition. She challenges you to small dares, bets you can't do something, or says she could beat you at a game. She's trying to create fun tension. Giving you a silly nickname. If she calls you something unique, even something ridiculous, it means she's forming a bond no one else shares. Teasing creates playful friction. It's a back-and-forth rhythm that mimics romantic chemistry. If you respond well, by teasing her back, laughing, and playing along, you're showing that you're confident and on the same wavelength. That only fuels the attraction. Teasing is never random. It's a flirtation in disguise. Sign 8. She acts differently around you. Behavior doesn't lie, especially when it shifts noticeably in your presence. When a woman secretly likes you, she often becomes a slightly different version of herself around you. Sometimes that means more animated. Sometimes it means quieter. But either way, it's not business as usual. Here's what to watch for. Nervous habits. She plays with her hair, adjusts her clothes, bites her lip, or fidgets. These aren't signs of boredom. They're signals of heightened awareness. She wants to look good and make an impression. Boosted energy. Some women get louder, laugh harder, or become more talkative when they like someone. They're subconsciously trying to get your attention. Sudden shyness. If she's typically outgoing but becomes soft-spoken around you, it may be because she's afraid of messing up or saying something wrong. Her attraction is making her self-conscious. The key isn't what direction her behavior changes, it's the fact that it changes at all. If you walk into a room and her vibe shifts, that's a clue. She's tuned into your presence, and that speaks volumes. Sign 9. She finds subtle ways to touch you again. Touch is powerful. We've already talked about it once. But it shows up again for good reason. When a woman is attracted to you, she won't just rely on eye contact or words. She'll look for excuses to bridge the physical gap, again and again. Subtle ways she might do this. Light, repeated touches. Her hand brushing yours when you're walking. Her leg bumping into yours under the table, repeatedly. Playful taps. She nudges your arm when you say something sarcastic. Or playfully hits your shoulder when laughing. Lingering moments. She hands you something, but her fingers stay there a second longer than needed. These little pauses say more than words. Even if she seems like she's keeping it casual, her body language is saying something much louder. I feel something. And I want to get closer. Touch creates familiarity and comfort, and she's testing that boundary with you. Next, in the final part, we'll uncover the last 2 signs, plus how to know if she's thinking about you even when you're not around. Sign 10. She mirrors your movements and speech again. We talked earlier about mirroring as a sign of connection. But when it keeps happening, even at the speech level, it becomes an undeniable signal of emotional alignment. When a woman is into you, her brain starts syncing with yours. Her words, timing, gestures, and even energy start to reflect yours. Look for repeated phrases. She starts using your catchphrases or favorite expressions, even if she never used them before. Matching speech rhythm, her pace, volume, and energy shift to mirror how you talk. Timing. She laughs when you laugh. She nods when you emphasize something. These aren't forced behaviors. They're natural, unconscious. That's what makes them powerful. She's not copying you, she's aligning with you. It means she feels connected, whether she's saying it directly or not. Bonus tip. Try shifting your tone or posture mid-conversation. If she adjusts to match you, she's attuned, she's in sync, and that's chemistry at work. Sign 11. She brings you up when you're not around. What happens when you're not in the room tells you more than anything she says when you're present. A woman who secretly likes you won't just think about you, she'll talk about you. She'll bring up your name, mention your stories, laugh at your shared jokes, even when you're nowhere around. Look out for signs like her friends teasing her when you walk in. So this is the guy. Huh? Someone saying, she talks about you a lot. Inside jokes that resurface days or weeks later. This means you're not just part of a moment. You've taken root in her mind. Pay attention to how often she references you indirectly. Does she say things like, "You'd totally love this. This reminds me of something you said. I was telling someone about what you did." These are subtle indicators that she's not only thinking about you, she's mentally including you in her world. Conclusion. Attraction lives in the little things. Most people look for grand gestures or bold confessions when it comes to love. But attraction isn't always loud. Sometimes it's silent. It shows up in eye contact, in body language, in a laugh, a glance, a nudge. When a woman likes you, she looks at you just a little longer, finds ways to touch you without making it obvious, wants to be near you for no clear reason, matches your words and energy, talks about you even when you're not there. These aren't coincidences. They're signals. You don't need to guess anymore. If you pay attention, the truth is right there, in her actions, her reactions, and how she treats the space between you. So here's the real question. Are you seeing it? Because once you do, everything changes. You'll move through the world with more clarity, confidence, and calm. No more second guessing, no more wondering. Just awareness, just presence. And from that place, connection happens naturally. If this helped you decode what's been right in front of you all along, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Because once you start spotting these signs, you'll never miss another moment of opportunity again. Bonus sign. She asks personal questions that go deeper. While small talk is common in casual conversations, a woman who's attracted to you will want to go deeper. She won't just ask about your weekend, she'll want to know what drives you, what you dream about, what scares you. She'll ask about your childhood, your goals, your views on love and relationships. These aren't just questions, they're invitations. She's creating a space where emotional intimacy can grow. Look for this. What was your family like growing up? Have you ever been in love? What do you want to do 5 years from now? When she's asking you things that go beyond surface level, she's not just curious, she's emotionally invested. Bonus sign. She initiates contact first. In traditional dating scripts, men are often expected to lead. But when a woman really likes you, she'll break that pattern. She might be the first to text, suggest plans, or reach out just to share something funny. She doesn't wait for you to make a move, she creates opportunities for connection. Examples: sending you a meme that reminds her of something you said, telling you she thought of you when she saw or heard something, asking how your day went, unprompted. When a woman makes the effort to initiate, she's saying, "You matter, I'm thinking about you." Bonus sign. She notices small details about you. Attraction sharpens attention. A woman who likes you will pick up on little things others miss. The way you laugh, how you stir your coffee, your favorite shirt, that nervous habit you have when you're unsure. And she'll mention them, not to embarrass you, but to show she's paying attention. She might say, "You always do that little smile when you're excited. You seem quieter today. Is everything okay? I noticed you always wear that necklace. What's the story?" This level of observation isn't casual. It's personal. It means you're under her radar, deeply. Final thought. These signs are only the beginning. While each of these signs is powerful on its own, the true test is consistency. If she's showing multiple signs repeatedly, that's when you know her feelings aren't fleeting, they're forming a pattern. You don't need to decode her every move or become a mind reader. Just stay grounded, observant, and present. When you do, you'll realize something important. You don't chase connection. You recognize it, you respond to it, and when it's real, it flows. So next time you sense something more in a look, a laugh, a moment, trust that instinct. It might just be her showing you what words never could. Thanks for watching, and remember, the signs are always there for those who pay attention. Bonus sign. She tries to impress you subtly. While attraction often shows itself through emotion and energy, many women also express interest by wanting to subtly impress the person they like. You may notice her mentioning her achievements, talents, or things she's proud of, not in a bragging way, but in a way that invites admiration. She might casually say, "I had a really big presentation at work this week. I think it went well. I've been working on this side project, it's finally starting to grow. I ran a half marathon last year. It was such a challenge." These statements aren't random, they're designed to make you see her value, to spark your interest in her as more than just a friend. Bonus sign. She shows interest in your world. Attraction leads to curiosity. If she likes you, she'll want to know more about your life, your passions, your people. That includes asking about your family, wanting to meet your friends, or learning more about the things you care about. She may ask about your siblings, parents, or childhood stories, show interest in your hobbies, or even offer to join in. Talk about things you mentioned weeks ago, showing she's been listening and remembering. That level of curiosity isn't casual. It means she's looking for deeper entry points into your life. Bonus sign. She opens up to you. When a woman feels safe and emotionally connected, she opens up, and if she likes you, That emotional intimacy starts growing before anything physical ever happens. She might tell you things she doesn't share with most people. Confide in you when she's had a rough day. Reveal hopes, insecurities, or stories that are deeply personal. Attraction isn't just built on touch, it's built on trust. If she's letting you into her world emotionally, it's a powerful sign that she sees you as someone who matters. Closing thoughts. Putting it all together. Most men miss these signs, not because they're hard to spot, but because they're subtle, layered, and emotional. But once you know what to look for, the picture becomes clearer. She likes you if she mirrors you. She laughs at your jokes, even bad ones. She finds reasons to be near you. She touches you, repeatedly and gently. She remembers what you say. She mentions you to her friends. She shows up, pays attention, and opens up. When these things happen again and again, don't ignore them. Respond with calm confidence. Let the connection unfold naturally. And remember, the strongest attraction isn't built through pressure or performance. It's built through presence, awareness, and authenticity. You've got everything you need to spot the signs and respond in a way that creates real connection. Stay aware, stay grounded, and trust what you see. Thanks for spending time here. If this resonated with you, give it a like, send it to a friend, and make sure you're subscribed. Your support means everything.